Yeah. Think about getting married, I get cold feet. Thinking about the days I was 4 deep. How I'm supposed to see myself down on one knee? Unless they say I don't make it, boy, it's a bet to me. These niggas wanna scope me, it ain't easy. They know I keep the pop, they know I'm squeezing. DA tryna lock me up, the real Revis. I'm nodding off the lean, but I ain't sleeping. I miss my nigga Spice, I'm still.
And welcome to the Chalk Talk podcast, man. I'm your host, DC, and let everybody know who I got in the building with me today.
Reek, Tyric, LeBeauf.
Football player is
What they call you, where you from, nigga?
Former BSU quarterback Tyric LeBeauf announced that
Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. One-way bus catching, blue line train riding west side with the young extras. These old rules came with no questions. Wrong to live by, but it's no exceptions. Was young and reckless with loaded weapons. It's code of ethics and self-destruction. When it's over, you left with nothing. This life ain't it, boy, better check the subtext or the fine print. Felt entitled to this fly shit. Felt like every bad bitch should be on my dick. Felt like niggas lied to us on some fraud shit. Fuck it, that's just how the ball bounce on some golf shit. Right here with all my brothers on some squad shit. All money, one nation under God shit. Neighborhood Nipsey Hustle on some boss shit. AKA nigga born broke, that'll die rich. What they call you, where you from, nigga? In my city, that was question number one, nigga.
Let's get it. Let's
Yeah.
get it.
And what's so special about this interview, Reek, other than us being teammates?
This my boy. Like, this my brother. This
Yeah.
hard, bro. I've been waiting on this. Like, it's my dog.
We
Like,
we was
y'all
teammates.
understand it.
We
Y'all
was
understand it.
teammates, and we was what else?
Roommates.
Exactly. So you feel me?
Roommates for like the last 2-3 years.
Yep. It's my boy right here, man. From the beach to the 208. You know how it goes.
Yeah. We was riding to practice together every
Yeah.
day.
Riding,
And walking
walking,
back, like, man,
all the
on the
stuff.
line, scooter.
So, you feel me? For the people that don't know, where you coming out of? What part of the world you coming from?
I'm out of Long Beach, California. If y'all know where that's at, Southern California.
Hmm.
Played ball at Long Beach Poly, one of the most notorious schools
Yep. Yep.
in the world.
So, what was your childhood like? You feel me? Like, did you have your moms and pops around, siblings? What was that like?
Yeah, so I was it wasn't bad. Like my childhood wasn't bad, but of course, being from Long Beach, I had my mom and my dad, but I was living
Hmm.
with my mom, so I was mostly, you feel me, with her. Um, no siblings. I was the only child, but I got a lot of cousins. I got hella cousins, so
Yeah.
it feel like I got siblings, but other than that, yeah, it was fun. It was
Okay.
fun for sure.
Okay. And what was sports like growing up?
Sports. So I started playing football when I was 7.
Hmm.
Uh, started playing football when I was 7. I liked it. I didn't really love it, but I was good. I was naturally good at it because my pops played it, and
Yeah.
like I always just watched football because I always wanted to play basketball,
Uh-huh.
but I just ended up being good at it, and um, I ended up falling in love with it in like high school. I didn't fall in love with it till like high school, so
Yeah.
that was it.
So did you play hoop as a kid, or it was just football?
Nah, I just always wanted to play. Like I was, cause my dad did both, and my mom hooped a little bit, so
Hmm.
that was kind of natural. I always played, but I never like. It was just for fun. Like but I always said like if I want to play a sport for real, it'd be basketball.
Yeah.
I ain't never really wanted to play football like that.
Okay. So what football did you play? Little league?
Yeah, I played when I was 7. I played for Jackrabbits and the Browns Snoop League.
Uh-huh.
I played with them and this team called the Warriors.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, some trash team.
So so you played with the Snoop. So what y'all call it, the SYFL?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did you
Yep.
ever because you from the beach too? So did you ever have any run-ins with Snoop as a
Yeah,
as a youth?
yeah, for sure. I remember one time, this is a Pop Warner game, and I had LeBeauf on the back of my jersey,
Uh-huh.
and like my dad's side, they all like they deep in Long Beach, like they
Yeah.
their name ring bells. So I went up to get my jersey signed. He was at the game. He like LeBeauf. I'm like, yeah. He like Andre. He like that's your people's. Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's my uncle. He like, oh, that's family. He like that's what's up. That's
Yeah.
the first time I ever seen him. I see him hella times after that, but that was like my first encounter with him.
Okay. And yeah, man, like
Yeah,
how did that make you feel? Like knowing cause he a famous ass
yeah,
rapper and so you know how
yeah.
people be when they see famous people, they be kind of like starstruck. How was that?
Bro, so I was young, so I wasn't really knowing like how big or like how deep that was. But
Uh-huh.
then like now looking back at it, it's kind of like dang, like he knew like he didn't know me, but
Yeah.
just to have a name and like having that kind of encounter with him, uh, it was hard. It was hard for sure.
Yeah.
It was
So
hard.
ooh. So what so you played Little League, well Pop Warner, we ain't gonna say Little League, that's bunk. So
Yeah,
Pop
Pop War.
Warner, yeah, Pop Warner all the way until high school, I'm assuming, right?
Uh-huh.
And then how was
Nah,
that?
not really. The year before high school, I didn't play football.
Mm,
I didn't play football. I took a year off because I still wasn't like I was good at it, like
yeah,
best player on the team and all that, but I just wasn't like
yeah.
I took a year off because I wanted to hoop,
Okay.
and then I tried to get accepted into a basketball school, but I got accepted into Poly. I
Yeah.
was hot. I was hot.
So
I was
so
hot.
so how did that so at Poly you like how you get accepted into Poly? Like how's that?
Cause that's like my home school. It was my home school, so
Uh-huh.
it's like it go based off of like your area code or something like
Oh,
that,
yeah,
or
okay,
what street you
okay.
live on.
So that's how I go
So
out here too.
yeah, yeah. So they end up saying like you gonna be going there. So I'm like, I was hot.
Yeah.
I was hot.
So what was it? Was the other school a school in Long Beach or it was somewhere else?
Yeah, it's a school called Lakewood. It's
Okay.
some Lakewood Lancers. They was like at the time they was giving Potty like a run for their money in basketball. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I go there and like so I can play Poly
Yeah.
type but yeah.
It ended up working out the other way.
Yep, I end up going to Poly, and it's like I'm going to Poly, so like I might as well play football.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. The day before freshman year, I mean, the day before what's it called? Like summer practices. The day before, I broke my ankle playing basketball.
Oh,
Like
oh,
the day
oh!
before,
I remember you did tell me a long time ago that
bro.
you broke your ankle.
Day before playing basketball too. I'm like, it
So,
was crazy.
so what you missed your whole freshman year or something?
Nah, I can't because I fractured it, so I came back like. Ooh, like seven, like week 6 or something. So I missed the whole summer ball and then like half of the season.
Uh huh.
And then I came back like week 6 or something like that. So yeah, I ended up playing a little bit, like 4 games or something.
Okay. And what you was on JV or VAR?
I was on freshman. I was freshman. I was a freshman.
Oh, so y'all had a
Freshman
freshman. Y'all
squad.
had a freshman and
Yeah.
JV team.
Freshman team. It's a freshman, JV, and then JV got the bubbles for
Uh
like
huh.
they play JV and VAR
Uh
and
huh.
then VAR.
Oh, see,
So yeah.
we just at my school we just had JV and VAR.
Yeah.
But I be thinking about that too because like we went to school with dudes that played like 8-man football. We had dudes
mm,
that had 3 teams like JV, freshman, and a
okay,
varsity.
yeah.
You feel me? So it's
Mm,
like when I hear
yeah.
different people's stories, it be hella like unique because it's like, damn, like this what they doing out there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you end up playing. So what was the process like the year after that?
Year after that, I still was getting in my rhythm because even like when I came back, I still wasn't playing like that because I just came off an ankle injury.
Yeah.
So like they knew who I was, but
Mhm.
they ain't really like they ain't see me play, like, in action for real.
Yeah.
But sophomore year, I started lighting it up sophomore year because I was training a lot.
Hmm.
Um, I was lighting it up, man. I was playing JV, but then toward like receiver and corner.
Yeah.
Then towards like the end of the year, like playoffs, they brought me up to I was playing varsity.
Okay.
Ended up making a little bit of noise. Yeah, so yeah, that sophomore year was hard.
Okay.
I maybe that's where I got like got because we had like Jack Jones on our team,
Yeah.
DeAndre,
Uh-huh.
DP. We had DP on our team on the VAR squad, bro.
Y'all had
They was some
DP.
dog, bro. We
Y'all,
had bro what DP was bro. He was out there.
hey, it's not because DP was raw.
Nah,
It's
DP,
just
bro.
DP, bro.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
how
it's just
DP is.
DP. But
DP.
he was out there hitting.
Yeah,
So we had
nah.
some dogs on our team.
I,
So
s-
like,
I seen his UTR. DP had the UTR on YouTube. I remember I
uh huh,
watched it when
yeah,
we
yeah.
was roommates. I remember he showed me and then I watched it. But DP was raw. Shout out
Yeah,
DP,
he
man.
was hard. We had some dogs. So that was a sophomore year.
Uh-huh.
That's how that went. It was hard.
So how was your recruiting in high school? Let's talk about that.
Recruiting. It was awkward how it happened. Like I know I was getting looked at. I got my first offer to Utah.
Uh-huh.
Um, when was it? Like as a junior, but I still wasn't playing varsity like that.
Yeah.
I ain't even have I didn't really have varsity film. I think I played like 2 games or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And I was in class and AP Antonio Pierce. He called
Yep.
me. I'm like, he blowing my phone up. Like, what? So I walk out the class. He like, hey, put your mama on 3-way. I put her on 3-way. He like, hey Rick, I'm about to put you on the line with somebody. And then he called the Utah coach.
Yeah.
And, no, he didn't call him. He was in the office. He said, I'm about to put you on the phone with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was chopping it up. He like, well, yeah, we want to give you your first offer. Like, we like you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, it's
Yeah.
over with. And
Okay.
it was Utah. Like, it's Pac-12. I'm like, I'm finna be booming.
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
after that, it was up from there. It was up,
so how did that make you feel? You know, when you be people don't
bro,
understand when you get your first offer, that feeling like if
bro.
you know it's different.
I was like, bro, my mom yelling.
Yeah.
It was hard, bro. Cause like, I don't want to say I expected it, but like, cause you got to remember, I'm going to poly.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, like 22 people every year. Like, you feel me? They going to play D1 or D2 ball at least.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting it, but I was just like, I ain't know when. It just caught me off guard. So I'm like, bro, this really like this real. Like I'm
Yeah.
finna really go play ball somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And then that just made me even more locked in. Cause like I had Utah, but I'm just like, I'm trying to get some more. Like just that feeling, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm already
So I'm
knowing.
like, I'm finna do something. I'm finna light it up. Like I'm finna
Yeah, as you should. And you did. You
for
feel me?
sure.
So
Nah.
you end up, you feel me, racking up some more offers, I assume. So if you remember, like, what was the offers that you ended up having in high school?
Ooh, I bet I had all the Mountain West.
Uh-huh.
Um, all the Mountain West. A few Pac-12. I know like Oregon State, Utah, of course. Uh, I had Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
I got Ole Miss, bruh. The same day that I
I
signed.
know. I know.
The same exact,
We gonna talk about all that later on in this
bro.
interview.
The same day I signed. But I'm like, I can't. I,
Uh-huh.
I was signing, so I'm like, it was that morning, literally that morning. But other than that, that was pretty much it. Big Ten, like the Rutgers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Other than that, that was pretty much it.
Okay, so fast forward. I mean not fast forward down. So you end up talk about the Boise State offer.
Boise, I ain't really think nothing much of Boise, cause
Mm-hmm.
like I, I'm I'm gonna be honest. AP like he told them at first when they first offered me. Who told me this? I think it was Avalos. Matter of fact, who told me?
Yeah.
He said when they first were trying to offer me, he was like, he gonna be in the Pac-12. Like he told them to their face.
Mm-hmm.
They like, are we still gonna like give him an offer or whatever?
Yeah.
And then like a few months later or whatever, when I finally was like, it was coming to signing day, or like closer to that time after the season was over. AP was like, I actually think you should like really look into Boise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why? But mind you, we had DP up there already, E-Man, and it was just people already knew up there. So he like,
E-Man came out of Poly?
yeah,
Man, oh my
yeah.
God. Remember, we gonna talk about all that.
For those
E-Man.
cliques.
Hey, man, shout out
Yeah.
E-Man, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's my boy. But yeah, he like you got people that can take you under their wing, like
Nah,
yeah.
fool, I'm glad we having this interview,
Nah,
bro.
for
God,
sure. He like, man. So he like they can take you under their wing. So I'm like, man, like why not? I'm finna go to Boise.
yeah.
Just like I'd rather do that and be comfortable, you feel me? And then I took my visit. Who I had Avery? I had Avery as my
I thought I
what's it
thought
called?
I thought DP was your host.
Oh, it was supposed to be DP, but what he was getting tatted or something. He was getting a tattoo or something. So Avery came and picked me up.
So I'm glad you brought that up. Your visit. Why you laughing? I ain't even asked the question yet.
Go ahead,
you
bro.
you know it's for the, you know what I'm gonna ask you. Her.
Yeah, go ahead.
So okay, you took your visit right to Boise,
Uh-huh.
and who room was you who, who room was you at?
So he took me to DP room first because
Uh-huh.
I didn't they have T Hort, DP, and Kurt
So
and Stu.
that room. So that was the room. So before y'all was my roommates, that was my
It was their
room.
room, right?
But I
Oh,
wasn't.
okay, yeah, yeah. You wasn't with them. You
I
was
was
with
in the
like T
dorms.
Jones and Rob.
We was in the dorms.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then
So
yeah, so get into that, man. What happened?
I was with I'm with DP. I think I get there. He like Avery just dropped me off. He like in the room playing Fortnite or something.
Yeah.
And he just like this T Hort room, this Kurt room,
Uh-huh.
this Stu room or whatever. And then he like, you want to see he let me take you to these room. We
Uh-huh.
go to I forgot, we walked around the corner or something. He just walked in. I'm like, what? And it was like y'all wasn't even in there. I think y'all was downstairs trying to get some
See,
pizza or
I was
something.
gone. Yeah, I was gone. They hadn't told me what happened.
Bro, it was T Jones, Rob. I guess they had took some girl pizza or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
wings or something like that. They're like, we got some food.
Damn,
Hey
man.
man.
So wait. So all this happened
Hey.
over some wings, over some pizza.
Some wings, bro. Some wings, man. And I'm like, and bro, it was so funny though. Like it made I was laughing almost the whole night, bro. It was a Saturday. It was like springtime too.
Yeah.
So y'all didn't have practice or nothing. I'm like, they tripping like and then y'all was walking, they was like just walking around in people's room. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, they lit like they comfortable. Like, so
Hey.
I'm like, they comfortable, boy.
So what? So okay, boom. So that happened. Then so what happened after all that? Like so leading up to the little shoving incident, the pushing part. What was like? How did that happen? So you was in the room. So did y'all all like did Rob come in the room too?
I remember that. I
Uh huh.
remember that. Ooh, who was he? He was with DP.
Uh huh.
So, bro, Rob and I don't even remember what happened. It was arguing about something that was so slow, but Rob was drunk.
Yeah.
I remember that, and they were just going at it, and they just pushing each other like DP like he
Uh huh.
drunk, so I'm not even really trying to like you feel me.
Yeah.
And he had pushed Rob. He like hit the window. I don't even remember how it happened or where it started, but
Rob fell.
I don't remember. I think he fell like over the table. It was something.
Well, I
Hit a
got
window.
man. DP. I'm gonna cut DP out. Boy, don't do my nigga Rob like that, boy.
Hey, they was bro. It was funny because like, and then Kurt was in there. They just in there
Oh yeah, Kurt
laughing.
ain't making no. Kurt ain't gonna never make a situation
Bro,
no better.
Stu in there recording and laughing. I'm like, oh, they wilding,
They
boy.
said
On a
Rob.
visit is crazy.
They said Rob got up and squared up with DP. He did. Rob out of pocket. They said Rob was like on some movie shit. They said
Hey
they
man,
said Rob was
you
like.
you know Rob,
I
who
love
especially when he
Rob.
get
Fool.
drunk.
So damn.
He
So you end up okay. So all right. Fast forward. Right. What made you commit ultimately to Boise?
AP.
Okay.
AP, because I wouldn't have went if he didn't tell me to look into it. Then I hit up DP.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, you think I should come, bro? Like after the visit, he like, man, like he like, I think you can come here and play for real. Like, he's like, if not on defense, like you can contribute on special teams.
Yeah.
Like he was like, cause we come from potty, like competition ain't nothing. Like we ain't never been. You feel me?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, I think he's like, I like I teach you the playbook or whatever. Like, but he's like, don't come in expecting to have fun. Like you
Yeah.
feel me? Outside, like if you want to play ball, then come on. So I'm like, all right, it's like that was it though. That's
Okay.
I was sold from there.
Okay, so boom, you end up at BSU, feel me?
Yeah.
Bleed blue. How
Bleed it.
what like how was your experience like your first year? What was you thinking? I ain't gonna lie, before you even answer that, I thought you was gonna be a true.
Bro. Oh man.
Yeah. I
It was
remember.
because I remember, bro, I came in Ty Neal, the first person I met. Ty
Uh-huh.
Neal was the very first person I met. We like summer ball, whatever.
Okay.
And they was all outside at what's it called? Chafee? Not Chafee. What's the
That,
new
that,
one? Sawtooth?
oh, across you talking about
What's
right next to the soccer
yeah,
field?
what's it called? Yeah.
That's Sawtooth.
Sawtooth.
Uh-huh.
And it was like us and all like the soccer girls and volleyball, like all sports basically. And they out there talking to females. I'm locked in, bro. I'm like, man, y'all some not like that, but like it was all
Yeah.
white girls.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, man, y'all bunk like, so I'm locked in. Fall camp, you feel me, doing my thing.
Yeah, I was there. I seen you.
I was trying, bro. Cause who said something? I think Avery. Avery, like, cause at first I was playing like not timid, but like I'm at a D1. Like I was kind of playing like I wasn't out my shell.
Yeah.
And Avery we was in the meeting room like before meetings and they looked at my huddle highlights. They're like, this is not you, bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's me. Like, what you mean? They're like, bro, why don't you play like this? Like, they're like, forget all that other stuff. Like, I can understand like the plays, but they're like, bro, play your lights out, like play football.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it was him and Dez. Matter of fact,
Yeah. Shout out
after
Dez,
that,
man, the A's.
yeah, for sure. And after that, I'm like, man. So I just started lighting it up.
Yeah.
Then, oh, bruh. Remember we got Coach Pop. We
That
had Coach
wasn't
Pop
your
at the
fresh.
time.
That was your freshman year, your redshirt
That was
year.
freshman year. I didn't have Ambrose yet. I didn't have Ambrose. He was recruiting me, but he had left. He went to Colorado, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you got a chance to go meet Ambrose, did you?
And so I met him because he was kind of him and Ambrose was recruiting me. So
Mm-hmm.
I met him, but right before I committed, he had left or something.
Yeah.
So I can't, bro. Uh, I think like what was week 2? Like Troy game or something,
Troy was first week, and then UConn was second,
and then Oklahoma State.
and Oklahoma was it Oklahoma
We
State?
played Oklahoma State one of them games, bro.
It was week 3, I think, away. You talking about away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was week
Okay,
3.
so week 3. I remember Avery had messed up like his elbow or something like that. He
Mm-hmm.
messed up his elbow. One of them games he messed up his elbow.
That's when he had that thing on, huh?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember.
So uh we on a plane, like we lost, get back on the plane. I wake up in the morning. Remember we had Sunday practices.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning, Darren Usher, the recruiter.
Uh huh.
He texts me. It's like 7 in the morning. He texts me. He like, hey, like, don't be afraid of the lights. Like, do we recruited you for it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what? Like, I ain't even think nothing of it. Then I go back to sleep. I wake up. Almost every defensive coach texts me like almost the same thing. Like, be ready. Like your number get called. Like, be ready. Don't be afraid. Like, just light it up. Like, light your hair on fire. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? I get to the facility. All the like Pitt, Pringle, they all like basically kind of saying the same thing, like embracing me more.
Yeah.
Like, man, what? So then I seen Avalos, he like, be ready this week because we got our guys is banged up. And if need be, like, you gonna be the guy. So I'm like, hold on. He like
Yeah.
what he say was like, he was like, you and Stu. You and Stu gonna be the guy.
Uh huh.
Go through meetings or whatever. And Pop was like, he was like, you suiting up for practice. I'm like, everybody looking like, what? Like, why is he suiting him up? Cause remember, like only the freshmen was suiting up, right? Or
Uh
like
huh.
the scout guys
Yeah.
suited up, bruh. And we get to practice. I tried to break down for a tackle or something. Tore my ACL, bro. I
I
was
remember.
hot.
I
I
remember
was
that.
hot, man. Avalos chewed him out.
Who Pop?
What?
Yeah, he
Because I
was.
wasn't supposed to
Yeah,
practice.
he was bumped.
Bro, he was on bunk. I wasn't supposed to practice, I guess. Avalos chewed him out.
Wasn't Avalos the DC?
Yep.
Damn, man, I miss
He
Av.
chewed, he chewed him out. It was ugly. But that kind of it everything happened for a reason, but
Yeah,
I feel like if that didn't happen,
he would have been in a
uh,
different place.
yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll be feeling. You already know I'll be feeling, especially after that last year. Like
Man.
far as the injuries and stuff,
Yeah.
I'll always be thinking about that. But it's
We
like,
bro, I was thinking about that the other day. Me and you both was like, it's our last.
oh
We like,
yeah,
man, we both was hurt in the training room.
oh yeah. I
Bro, and
remember,
that's like right after I started going crazy too.
man. You was eating. I remember we finna talk about that too in a
Yeah.
minute. That was crazy, bro. Because damn, I remember that. So what was it like? Okay, so you come back from your injury, right? You rehabbing. What
hmm
was it like when you played your first game, and what game was it?
First game that I got in was
Yeah.
was because Kale was there.
Mm-hmm.
Kale was there. Kale was because we had Coach Brown. Kale was there, but Kale was like getting burned
Yeah.
before me because I was still recovering or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Kale ended up getting hurt, so we was at Colorado State, and they had this tall dude that Coach Brown like he like if you what did he say?
Was that the
He
game
was
y'all?
like,
Was that the all white game?
yeah,
I thought you played.
yeah, we have.
I thought your first game was when we played UNLV. Was it? Was
You right,
or
you right,
who
you right,
that?
you right, you
Because
right, you
I'm
right,
like,
you
I
right,
remember
you
I was
right, you
watching.
right,
I'm like, where my nigga
you right.
been in the game?
I'm thinking like the first game I actually had like a role. But
Oh,
yeah, UNLV, that was like
yeah,
the first one.
yeah.
That was the first one. And I had like two PBUs or something.
Yep, you had something.
I was playing so bro, like looking at the videos, I'm like, bro, what was I I was playing like
You ain't
scared,
know.
like
You ain't know.
yeah, but after that, I was yeah, pop my cherry, I was cool after that.
Yeah. So feel me, you got your little butterflies and stuff out the way. Then
Yeah.
once you start playing, you feel me? How was that like? How was that making you feel once you had like a real role as a starter and a dude that was you know a leader on the team?
Bro, like the last year,
Mm-hmm.
I think Jerron a lot
Mm-hmm.
because even like up until him, I never really truly had like confidence like playing corner, especially
Yeah.
at Boise, because like we had what 3, 4 different coaches, DBs at least, DB
Yeah.
coaches.
Yeah. Y'all had a new coach damn near every year. Who y'all? So my
Yeah,
freshman year when I was a receiver, y'all had not y'all, but they had Ambrose.
hmm
Then you came,
then
y'all had
Pop,
yep. Then
Pop,
we had Brown.
nah, Pop, then oh yeah, Pop Brown, then Jerron,
Yep.
then Demo.
Oh, I forgot
Then I had Demo
You
too.
was there that
Yeah,
last year too, huh? I
yeah,
forgot about him. Shout out to coach.
yeah, for sure.
But dang, that's crazy. I
Yeah.
forgot you did stay that last year.
Yeah, I had Demo too, but Jerron, that was like my first. That's when I started my first game.
I remember I was there.
He, yeah, I remember he. I was chopping it up with him in the fall. He like, remember when they was bringing Biggs in, my boy Biggs,
Yep. Shout out Biggs.
and they bring somebody in. Like, I was hot. I'm like, man. Then I talked to him. He like, hey, he like that don't mean nothing. Like
Yeah.
you gonna compete regardless of where you at. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so he like either you gonna let it like you feel me, let it play with you, or you gonna take control and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
He the first coach. He the probably the only coach that like let me just play my ball. Like,
Mm-hmm.
coaches be big on technique, and he was kind of doing that. But at the end of the day, he like you out there. Like I can't. You feel me?
Yeah. Just
You
be an
control
athlete.
how you. Yeah, just be an athlete, and
Yeah.
that's why I was playing the way I was playing.
Uh-huh.
But then we got hurt and all that. But that feeling was crazy. Just
Yeah.
being able, and then we was at what UCF.
I was good.
I'm like,
Hey, that's so crazy. I was just about to ask you about that game.
oh boy.
So, so. I can't let you have an interview without asking this question, man. Let's talk about your viral play, man.
uh,
How was you feeling, man, when you took the opening drive, a
Bruh,
100-yard pick six back, man? Talk about that play.
I was like, bro, because it's crazy. Like right before that, me and Jerron Richard Sherman, we like be on FaceTime with each other
Mm-hmm.
and go over the film sometimes or whatever.
Yeah.
And before that game, Richard hit me. He like, man, like this your first start. Like, don't go out there. Like, do what you've been doing all fall camp. Like,
Yeah.
you worked for this. Like, practice. That fall camp is way harder than what this is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't go out there and get timid. Like, go play ball. Just practice. Do what you've been practicing.
Yeah.
And he like, you gonna make it. He like, don't worry about making no plays. Like, the plays gonna come to you. And that's literally what happened.
On my
So
mama.
literally what happened. But it happened. Got that pick first. I'm tired. What we like 8 play drive or something.
What coverage was you in?
Oh boy, we was in bro. It's crazy because we was in man.
Uh-huh.
We was in man, but it looked to me like he stepped over like he was going to run the ball. I
Yeah.
thought he had passed the line of scrimmage, so I stopped. Like I stopped for a minute,
Uh-huh.
and he threw it. Like he threw it right to me, but he was rolling to his right and tried to like throw it across his body,
Yeah.
and he underthrew it, which was stupid.
And
But
you caught that motherfucker
caught
and
it,
it went
boy.
100
I
yards.
was tired. I was running 3 miles per
I
hour.
was like, damn. Then you came back a couple drives after that and got another pick.
Man, nah, yep, like, nah. It was third quarter,
Oh,
third
damn,
quarter,
I'm tripping. But you
third
you was
quarter.
going, you was eating that game for sure.
All right, but I was so tired. This first game,
Uh-huh.
then it was hurry up offense,
Yeah.
and that's my
So
first time. Like, bro, that was crazy.
how you feel about, cause I feel like this, bro, and I'ma always feel like this. I feel like we should have had a rotation. You know, like we had dogs, we had me, we
Bro,
had you, Kel, Big,
looking back at it, oh
Joey.
my gosh, bro, we would have been so like me, you, Biggs, Kale, like we had a co-rotation,
Yeah. We
bro.
was
We
dogs,
would have
bro.
been
We
there.
all was
We
hella
would,
raw. Don't get me wrong,
bro.
bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. I'm always don't like I'm forever gonna be grateful. You know, I'm
Nah, for
not.
sure,
But it's like,
for
bro,
sure.
I feel like it was some stuff that we should have did differently, bro.
Nah, for sure. Cause like me and you was the ball hawks.
Yeah.
But and Biggs and Kel was like
Uh-huh.
they was like the man defense type.
Yeah. Yeah.
We was on that too, but we was more like we was balling in the air. We finna
Mhm.
just go get it. Like
How was fall like the competitions in fall camp? How did that make you better for
boy,
season?
that it prepared me because like oh bro, fall camp I don't know. I felt it's something different like about me that year. Like out of all years I've ever played football,
Yeah.
like that fall camp going into season, I was so locked in. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's because like the competition, because at Poly you gotta think everybody hard, like everybody
Nah,
hard, and I'm used to that.
y'all
Like
show, nigga. I'm from the Bay Area, and I'm like that's the
yeah,
other side of
bro,
y'all. So it's like
bro,
I knew about that. Like I knew about all the
yeah,
famous. Y'all had hella famous people go there, hella niggas from NFL. On my life, I'm like, you seen the
yeah,
clip I just sent you a couple weeks ago.
yeah.
I'm like, damn, this
Nah,
all that
you
fuck
was
that
like this.
probably.
You like y'all doing it like this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all had some dogs, bro. So it's like
bro.
I'm
So
already knowing how that goes.
the competition thing was nothing. Like that fed me. Like I was looking forward to competition, like
Uh huh.
fighting for my spot. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even like we in high school, like I was a junior. We played IMG, and that's the
Yeah.
only game I started my junior season. And that's the best game I played in my high school career ever.
Yeah.
And we played IMG, and IMG was,
Yeah.
you feel
No,
me,
for
best
sure.
foot.
What? So was Buki on 18 yet? Or was he at
Nah,
Calabasas?
that ooh,
Cause y'all
nah,
both
he wasn't there yet. He wasn't there yet. Nah, he graduated after me, but he like 2 years older than me.
wait, both ain't y'all both in 2018 class?
No, bro, nah, he wasn't there at that year. Nah, he went to like my year, the year we played. You're right. But he wasn't there though. He wasn't there at that time. He
Okay,
went the last year. My senior year was his senior year, and he
okay.
went to IMG. So he wasn't there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, but anyway, like competition never been like you feel me. So at Boise when it was that when he was like you basically competing with bigs. I'm like, say
Yeah.
less. Like you gotta tell me nothing.
Nah, for sure.
I'm out there making tackles. I'm out there like talking mess, which I
Yeah,
usually don't even do.
for
So
sure.
it prepared me a lot. Like
How
it
did
prepared me for stuff.
so okay? We get the evals, right? We do the roll calls. How did it feel when you found out that you got the starting job?
Uh, it wasn't like a deep breath. Cause how he told me, he's like, he like, so you gonna be starting,
Uh
but
huh.
don't get comfortable, like,
Yeah.
cause you feel me, you starting, but don't get comfortable, cause at any given moment, like, you feel me,
Yeah.
we can pull you out, Biggs can do something, and like you sitting on the bench,
Uh huh.
so you like don't get comfortable, like stay locked in, don't get complacent, still help your like that's your teammates, still help them out and do what you can, and like you feel me, help them with film or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I was happy, of course, like I'm gonna start, but at the same time, it's like I can't let that. You feel me? I just got to do what I got to do at
Yeah.
the end of the day. So yeah,
Yeah, man. And yeah, you was doing your thing. You was holding it down for all season until the tragic mistake, man. So let's talk about that. So it's who we playing? Nevada.
Nevada, man,
Uh huh.
that's the best receiver I played.
Romeo, what was his name? Romeo Dubs or what?
Romeo Doubs,
Doubs.
by far the best receiver I played, by
Okay.
far. We was going back and forth. Like
Mm-hmm.
I got a PBU would stop and like here break me or something. We was going back and forth, and then bruh, I'm guarding a tight end. Got a PBU on him because I knew they was finna try to throw a fade.
Mm-hmm.
Got a PBU and he like landed on my ankle. I'm like, it's like the bro. It's like 30, literally like 30 seconds
Yeah.
left in the first half. Sprained my ankle. They take me out. I go in the locker room. Within like 10 minutes, bruh, like my ankle was like the size of a baseball,
Yeah. I remember.
like
I
like
remember.
size of a softball.
I remember after just that week leading up to that, I'm just like, damn, man, like.
Bruh. Oh my God, like
You know how it be, bro. Like when you know how
yeah,
the next man up thing is, but it's like
yeah.
you don't want to play because somebody hurt. Like you actually want to have a chance. You don't
Oh
never
yeah,
want
for
to.
sure.
So it's like when I found out you was hurt, I was like, damn, Reek. But after that, they was everybody like come on, you
Yeah,
about to play,
yeah.
you about to play now. You feel me? You're not gonna start, but you
Right.
gonna rotate. And I was just like,
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
Then boom, crazy. This so crazy. And this why I be thinking like how everything worked. Like, so after that week, right, boom, we got BYU. And
Yeah.
I remember in practice, it was the first practice. Kale tore his ACL.
Yep.
Like, I remember I heard it. I remember I was
I
on the
was saying it too.
sideline.
DC finna start. DC finna go out there and light it up.
I
I
was
was
like,
excited for you,
damn,
fool.
that was 3 corners in 3 weeks.
I was excited, bro.
I was like, bro, I
I was
remember
excited.
Kale tore his ACL, and I heard it. I heard the noise it made, like and I was like, oh, it's ugly. Then fast forward, that shit kind of it bothered me a little bit just cause how it played out. You feel me? But
Yeah, yeah, nah.
it's like, damn, bro, I ended up starting, and like you said earlier, when Av and all them was embracing you, when you had almost played for Av, it was the
Yep.
same way. Like I remember in JJ, this like. Because for a long time, I was always mad at JJ, but looking
I
back,
remember it. He had a big grudge on him, bro.
yeah, and
Like, these niggas wildin'.
I was just mad, bro, because I felt like I just felt like he could have did stuff different. And
Yeah.
I remember when I finally was, starting, he had ended up telling me, he like, look, he like, man, compete. He like, you got it. He like, but just he like compete. Don't think, oh man, I'm starting. Like he like, you never know what could happen. And I remember when he said that, we remember the lifts we used to have before games,
Hmm.
like certain
Yeah.
groups go in on certain
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
I remember I talked to Kagi and I was talking to Coach Brandon, and they was both just telling me like, man, I'm hella excited for you because before we got here, you know, we heard the things that they would say about you. He was like, and now you finally getting your opportunity. And I was
Yeah.
just like, yeah. So man, we get in the game, bro. Everything going smooth, and then boom. And I remember that shit, bro. I cried like
What am I tripping or was that the first?
that was the
That was like
first.
the first.
That was like the first drive. No, it was because I remember the first drive they ended up kicking the field goal, and we
Okay.
came
Okay.
back. It was the second drive, and then after that, bro, it was like, and then like I don't know. I'm gonna be 100 though. Like football, man, bro, that shit was just out the window for me. I just, you don't want to face the truth.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, man, bro, like, I was like,
It's
bro,
just unfortunate. Everything happened for a reason, though.
hell
It's
yeah. That's
it's not.
always what kept me going though. What kept me positive because I always my pops and my moms always be telling me that like, you know, then they always get on me because I talk about the past so much and they be like, you can't drive forward looking in the rear view mirror.
Nah, for sure.
So it's
Nah,
like,
that's
you know,
real. I say that all the time. Y'all kept me sane, bro. Cause
yeah,
you know how many times I'm out of here. I'm gonna
yeah,
leave. I'm
nah,
gonna
for sure.
transfer. You know, bro.
We all feel
You
like
know.
that.
One time I didn't go to what I didn't go to the
I
lift or
remember that.
something.
I remember that.
Like I'm out of here.
So this was I remember that. I remember because you was like, I remember something happened and we had some. I think we had a meeting or something. And you didn't show up, and I remember I snapped you. I was like, "Where was you at?" And I remember you was like, you texted me. You was like, "Cuz I might be gone," and I was like, "For real?" And you was
Leaving
like,
fool.
"Yeah." You was like, I ain't, I ain't messing with it." And then I remember, I think was it Harson that called you?
Arson.
And I remember you
Yeah.
had told
I
us,
appreciate it, bro. I love Harson. I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie, I
I
love
just told my
Harson.
pops that same thing, bro. Like, it's crazy. So how was
Uh,
that? Like, how was that conversation?
Man, I don't remember exactly what it was that made me want like I don't know, I don't remember what coach it was. Somebody
Uh-huh.
was tripping. So Harrison hit me. He's like, come in, like let's talk to me. Like get there. Then you know, coaches usually they don't care. Like they like, all right, like
Yeah.
that's how you feeling, like go.
Uh-huh.
But he wasn't having it. I told him whatever the coach said or something or did. He like, nah, that's not like, nah, we don't do that here. Like I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
And whatever that is, that's BS basically.
Uh-huh.
He like, just go home, gather your thoughts. He's like, I'm gonna talk to the coach. He's like, but I want you to come back to practice. I
Yeah.
want you to come back in the morning, ready to go. He was like, but I'm telling you, like, we want you here, like, we love you, and we think you're gonna do big things here. So I went home, like, man, I called my mom, I'm like, hey, Hartson want me to stay, like,
Uh-huh.
and that was that, and that
Yeah.
was that, basically, you know.
So how all right, so you feel me? How was like what was no, I gotta bring this up. So, all right, what year was it? Was it 2019?
Which year? Who was our coach?
Brown. You know what I'm finna talk about?
Go ahead, bro.
We had practice, and I remember we all the DBs. I
You
remember
trifling, bro.
all the corners was mad at Brown, bro, for something.
You trifling.
And you came out there, bro, and I'm mad because he made me do something. He punished me for something you did, and,
Hey,
and I was mad.
you.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, man.
I'm
You
like,
trifling, bro.
I'm
You
like,
trifling.
some. I remember we all was mad at him. Me, you, Abe, Stu, Chris, Marky, Kel.
You trifling, bro.
And I'm like, I remember he said something to you and he turned his back. And what you say? What you say to him?
You
Come
know,
on, man.
you know what I said,
I'm
man. You
like
know.
he said something. I think he asked you a question, or he was trying. You remember, Coach Brown used to always try to do some slick
Bro,
shit
he
to
be
us.
playing, bro. He be know what he be
Yeah, he
doing.
used to
I
be
love
trying
Coach
to see
Brown
if
though.
we was being slick or not,
Bro,
trying to catch us
bro,
doing something. And we was doing stuff, but he
bro,
was
yeah.
like, you ain't got to do all that to catch us being slick, bro. You don't do that.
Hey, he's like, you got an attitude? You got an attitude and stuff?
And I remember you said something like, nah. You was like, nah. And when he turned around, he was like, something. He was like, you bald head bitch. And I turned, remember, I started dying, bro. I could not stop laughing. I think I was laughing for
Hey,
like, I was laughing like
yeah.
5 seconds straight, just cracking up. And he was like, I heard that. He was like, I heard that. He was like, DC, get him chopping. I'm like, I'm looking at, I'm like, for what? I'm
Hey,
like,
he
what
sure
for?
did.
He was like, it's
I
not a
felt
joke.
like it.
He was like, it's not a joke. And I remember I was looking at you, I was staring at you for so long, like,
Fool.
bro, say
Oh my
something.
God.
I was like, say something.
Bro, I'm crying, bro.
I was like,
I
bro.
try to act like I ain't know what was going on.
And you was just sitting there, fool, looking at me like this. I was like, God. And I was hot.
Said
I
it's
was
not a
hot.
joke.
Fool, I miss
It's
Coach
not a,
Brown. I miss Jangle.
bro,
I miss
Coach Brown's
JJ
so
too.
funny. Coach Brown is so funny, bro.
If you had to pick, if you had to pick, right, out of all the coaches you had, like which coach did you have the best memories with?
Coach Brown.
Oh God, I was just gonna
Coach
say
Brown.
that. Coach, I feel like Coach Brown really taught us too, though. I didn't get a chance to experience the last coach, but
Yeah.
JJ taught us stuff too. But it
Nah,
was
for sure.
it was hard because JJ was a safety. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and he did what he could with us. Like, but I feel
Yeah.
like a real.
JJ was straight. He was like, he couldn't really give us, you feel me, his all.
Hmm.
I mean, he did what he could, but at the same time, it was his first year coaching.
Yeah.
Like, so they, I don't want to speak too much on it, but
Yeah.
you know how that go. Like he was his first year coaching, like, and he couldn't really say too much, like,
No, I
or do
know.
much with us because you feel me. He had to build that trust, but
That's why I don't
uh,
be. Yeah, that's
yeah,
that's why I don't be tripping like how I used to. I used to be mad, but you remember
yeah.
that? You remember that meeting we had? It was on like it was like right after a practice, and we was on the patio. This is another reason why I was mad at JJ for hella long. We was having a meeting. It was outside on the balcony. You know, remember how we used to walk down the stairs, and then we'd go turn towards the right, and we'd open the two doors and be walking
Oh
down the.
yeah, yeah,
It was right
yeah.
there, and I remember we was
Uh,
all huddled up, and I remember he was like, "Man," he was like, "Say what's on your mind, DC." He was like, "Man, you've been," because remember I used to see him and I run the other way,
yeah,
and
bro. He's the bro. He used to
yeah, I
literally run, bro.
I was
And he
hot,
used to
bro. I
look
used
at
to
me
be
like
mad at
childish.
him.
He like, get your boy. He used to look at me like he childish. He can't. He needs to grow up. He used to be hot. He
I
used to
used
be
to be
hot when he
so
be like,
mad, JJ, bro. And I remember I told him how I felt. Like I remember I was like, bro, and Biggs. That's why I love Biggs, because I told him, I'm like, man, I feel like I should be. I didn't say I. Don't get me wrong, because
yeah,
I wasn't when it came to us. Like I was all
yeah,
about us, you know.
yeah,
So I told him I feel like all of us as a DB group, we should all be playing DB. I was like, it should be sometimes where we rotate, and we should have a rotation. And instead of him, bro, actually think about what I said, he was like, so if you feel like you should be playing, who need to come off the field? And I'm
oh
like,
yeah. I remember you told me
yeah, I'm
that.
like, bro, and I was so mad because I felt like he was trying to divide us. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like, you saying that? I'm like, why you couldn't just say, okay, well, we could rotate or we can't rotate because it is. I felt for a long time, bro. I felt like JJ came in and did the opposite of what he said.
yeah,
That's just how I felt, you know. But
yeah,
JJ was cool though. I ain't gonna sit up here and just act like he was just a hoe the whole time.
yeah,
He was, he was a real nigga sometimes.
yeah.
But
That's my man.
yeah, man. So let's talk about another viral moment you had at that month. I mean, I was finna bring off really at the school. I mean, at the practice, right? I mean, at the meeting. So we having a DB meeting, right? Coach Brown, our DB coach, and I remember one time specifically, bro. It was my boy C Mitch. You and C Mitch had a little back and forth. What was that?
Who?
Remember when
Me?
we was it was in this DB meeting and I think Coach Brown asked C Mitch a question and he got it wrong. And you was like, something. He was like, you need to be paying attention, bitch. And he said,
Bro, that wasn't me. That was Marcus,
that
bro.
was not Marcus. Remember, I remember that though. But it was a time where y'all was both arguing. I remember when y'all was both arguing, wasn't nobody saying nothing. But it was like that with Marcus too. Remember when him and
That's what I'm
Marcus got
saying.
into it?
I don't think me and C Mitch ever got into it.
Y'all was
We
no,
used to be
y'all was
laughing at him.
it wasn't heated, but it was like you said something to him, he said something to you, and I remember I looked at you and I was cracking up. But
Probably so, bro.
it was I remember that too. Him and Marcus, I remember him and Marcus had
Bro, they used to be going at
a real showdown. And I remember Coach Brown was just sitting there with the remote in his hand. He was just sitting there like this. I was like,
it. He's like, all right, Marcus. All right, Marcus.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Coach Brown couldn't stand Marcus.
Yeah, all right, Marcus.
Remember what happened on the field?
Hey, bro, that was joke. I miss Marcus
What
too,
he
bro.
what he say to Marcus? Now what Marcus say to him?
I don't remember. What did he do? Was he just like sitting,
We was
walking
doing
on the
it. We
field or
was
something?
we was doing the shed and the perimeter drill. And I remember we didn't have
Marcus.
we just had our helmets on with our jerseys and our what they the
Oh
little
yeah,
face
yeah,
nose
yeah, yeah,
pads.
yeah.
And Coach Brown was hella big on finishing.
Finishing for sure.
And I remember Marky when I ain't gonna lie, Marky was trying, bro, but his helmet had came up a little bit, so he was trying to get his shit together, bro. He was trying to get it together, bro. And Coach Brown, he was he was emphasizing it as he should. He was like, finish, Marcus, finish. That nigga Marcus was like, what the fuck you think I'm doing, blood? And he was like, he was like, what the fuck you think I'm doing, blood? That nigga Marcus. Coach Brown was like, get the fuck off the field then, Marcus. Did you want to talk shit? Remember that? Oh, like, Marcus,
Bro,
what you doing? I said,
bro,
Marcus,
that's
what
why
you
we couldn't
doing?
go to bro. If me and you had practice, even at games, bro.
My
Bro.
bad, fool. I
Nah, you good?
had to decline the card. You said what?
Bro, me and you like at practice, even at games where like we wasn't even playing, bro, we used to be laugh. We used to see and laugh at so much stuff,
It
bro.
was the best. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's messed up because like, and it sound crazy. As crazy as it sound, bro. We had so much fun,
Oh, bro.
like playing. We had
Oh,
so much we had fun, bro. But it's like when we didn't play in certain games or we wasn't playing that much, that was like the best fun because we used to watch people, and
boy.
we used to be putting our 2 cents in.
Bro, we used to
I
be
was crazy.
crying.
I missed. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, and it's another reason why I be kind of like dwelling on the past because I'm 26.
Hmm.
I just turned 26 on the 3rd of December. I mean, on the 5th of December. So a lot of people they be like, bro, you still hella young. You still could play, and I'd be like, yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would get back out there and play, but it's like I feel like I didn't really like,
Give it
mm,
your all.
yeah, and
Bro,
that's what
I be
that's
thinking
what's messed
this.
up.
I be thinking this. I be like, bro, DC, if he took it serious, cause everybody know DC, like you look at DC, you just gonna laugh, bro. Like
Yeah,
DC,
nah, for
like you
sure, and,
like
and I don't get, I can't get mad at that because
yeah.
that's what I was. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like
nah,
I used to
like
do that
he
all
just
the time.
like a natural class clown, like
Practice, yeah,
bro,
practice. I'm playing in practice. I'm playing in
beating,
games. It's like
doing
I
that's
just,
always doing something stupid. Like
yeah,
I say this all the time, bro. Like I be thinking it's like, bro, DC was to be serious. Like it's cool. We always joking and laugh. We always
yeah,
doing. But I'm just like, if he was to take it serious for real, like lock in from jump, like in meetings when it's time to lock in or in
uh-huh,
practice, like you feel me, and not be so like
yeah,
nonchalant. Nigga would have been a beast. Like even if if you was playing corner from jump, I know you made the switch like
yeah,
late. If you was playing corner from jump and was like locked in, oh my
uh-huh,
god. Cause
yeah,
bro,
man.
I be thinking that all the time. Like that nigga would have been cold, bro.
I be saying that too because it's like a lot of people in high school, bro. They used to tell me all the time, bro, you're not a college receiver. Like you fast, but
Real?
it's gonna be dudes faster than you, and they know how to run routes. I
Yeah,
was just fast and knew how to catch the ball. That's just what I've been doing since I was like
yeah,
what 10. I like because
yeah.
I wasn't that good in Pop Wonder too. Like
Hmm.
I mean, you was good, but I got good late.
Yeah.
So it's like once I did get good, I'm not to say it like that, but I stayed good. You know.
Hmm. Yeah.
So everybody used to tell me like, bro, you are a D1 corner. You're not a like you could play receiver, yeah, but you gonna be a better corner. And I remember I ended up going to Boise playing receiver, and it's crazy because my dream school out of high school was Oregon, and they offered me to play corner, but I
Everybody.
just I didn't, I just didn't have no confidence.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm not playing no. I don't want to play that. Like, I don't train for corner. Like, anytime I
Yeah.
did training, I was always doing offense. Like, I don't know.
That makes sense for sure. That
So
makes.
yeah, man. Um, we how you feel about Boise in general, just the city, the people?
Boise. Boise a vibe to
Yeah.
me. To me, especially like coming from Cali, it's too busy. Like
Uh-huh.
I know going from Boise and coming back to Cali. I was kind of like, ugh, like Cali, low key,
Yeah.
like it's burnt out.
Uh-huh.
But Boise, it's a vibe. Like it's cool. Everybody nice out there. Like you ain't got to worry about nothing. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mess with it. It's cool.
How you feel about the women?
That ain't that. That that ain't that. Nah,
Okay.
Boise.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Ah, I ain't go out like that. But
Yeah.
I know you.
I was a name that you heard around Boise.
Yeah,
I had to listen.
you T Jones. I heard his name a lot too. I heard his
Yeah.
name a lot. You T
Uh-huh.
Jones. That had joints.
Yeah.
Who had females? Banya.
Ooh,
Banya up there.
Bam was a low. He was like yeah, man. They used to love Isaiah.
Oh, they used to love Banya, bro.
That's why I asked you that question because it's like, bro, a lot of people be saying the same thing, like, oh, Boise kind of, we from Cali, Boise kind of weak. It's not like that, and
Nah,
it's
it's a
like, bro,
vibe. It's cool.
when you find,
You're not gonna get that party vibe, party like outside every weekend vibe
yeah,
like Cali. But like if you want to
uh-huh,
just chill, like if you want some chilling, you want to vibe like Boise smooth. It's out
yeah,
the way. Like you feel me? I mess with Boise.
yeah.
I mess
Oh
with Boise.
God, I
So,
feel like that too. So describe, kind of like what's a regular day of practice? No, matter of fact, what's a regular day of spring ball? And what's the spring ball? Remember, we probably going because it's 8 minutes. We probably gonna go to 10, and then we're gonna close out. So
easy.
we gonna do. So describe a normal day of spring ball and describe a funny spring ball memory.
Say less.
Mhm.
Spring ball. Describe as normal spring ball practice. Spring. What our practice was in the morning,
Spring
right?
practice was we had 6 a.m. practice. Boom, we out by 12 or 11ish, 11:30. Then we had class at 12.
Yeah,
And some
classes or
people went
whatever.
home.
Yeah, classes. And we didn't have none that night, bro. Spring was we was chill. We be chilling.
Oh God,
Spring because
spring
we
was
only
so
got practice.
fun.
And then we only got practice Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right, or something like
Yep,
that.
yep. It
Bro,
was 3 days.
spring was bro. We used to go play basketball, all kind of stuff after
Spring was
practice.
hella fun.
It was
What you
lit.
think? What you think better, spring ball? Like as far as football, not just having hella time on your hands, but like a time to compete. What you think is better for a dude that's like not really on the radar? He trying to earn a spot. You think it's better for him to like? What you think better for that person, the spring or fall camp?
I say, I say fall camp, bro.
Uh huh.
Fall camp, like, cause yeah, I think they make fall camp hard, bro. So you
Yeah.
balling like when it's hard, you there all day, every day,
Hmm.
and you stay locked in, and like you
Yeah.
feel me, not giving up. You gon' like you green, you green.
Hmm.
Spring is kind of like yeah, they care about spring, but you feel me. We still got a whole nother. We still got summer decks, and we still got to do all that. Like that ain't
Yeah.
really you feel me. But yeah, it's a fall camp for sure. Then the funniest.
Yeah, your funniest memory.
Funniest memory, bro.
Or
I never
practice.
forget this. I will never forget this. For me, the funniest memory slash moment, or not even moment, was when we was sleeping on the blue, bro. I think it's the last time we slept on the blue. When
Was this
Curtis
your
and them was
freshman
still
year?
there.
Was
When,
this your freshman year?
yeah, when
I
Curtis and
remember
them was
that.
still there,
Uh
bro.
huh.
That's when I really was like, bro, this is my family. Like,
Uh huh.
I love these. Like, you feel me? He's my brother,
Yeah.
bro. We was up
Yeah.
all night, bro. We in there playing tag. Like, all the coaches on the,
Yeah. Who
all
was
the
that? Was it Kurt? Didn't Kurt and them jump somebody when
bro.
they
But
was
then we was
right next to
still jumping,
Harson?
bro. Everybody. Who was it?
And they was
Like,
right next to Harson.
yeah. And Harson
I
got
was
up,
like,
bro. Like, and
I
Harson
was,
got. We all tried to like lay down.
I was like, Kurt's so dumb.
bro,
I ain't gonna lie, I was playing too, but I was
bro.
like, bro,
We
Kurt
all was
ran up.
playing.
Kurt ran up on the fart spray. I remember that. I mean, they was spraying
Who was
fart on
mad?
people.
Stu? Stu was mad.
Nah, that was I think it was Stu Spray, but Dez and them was using it.
Yeah,
They was spraying
dead.
fart. They
Yeah,
was spraying
bro.
fart.
They was.
They was spraying that. Why they was spraying that?
Oh, that night, bro. That night was so funny. Only because like who does that, bro? Like what?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of a school who would do something like that and have as much fun. Like you feel me? Because at
Uh-huh.
first I'm thinking like who finna like because we all like during the day we like bro we gotta do this tonight like, but then we took it and made it like you feel me? We made it
Yeah.
fun.
We made it fun.
We
That's how
made
you
it
gotta
fun,
be
bro.
sometimes,
So
bro.
I'm like that was probably like the funnest like funnest or most funny probably
Yeah.
memory.
And that's how it was, bro. Like before we close out, man, I wanna ask you one last question.
Easy.
So, what was your best memory? With me, you, and Zach and Ty Neal living together. What was like? What was that?
Bro, best memory, bro. It's so many memories we all got, bro.
Yeah,
Probably like, bro, I don't even know. We used
uh
to do
huh.
so much, bro.
We did
Random,
indeed.
like we was all like this food going to
Yeah,
Sky Zone, like you feel me?
uh huh.
Random stuff, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say that.
Bro, Sky Zone, bro. We used to be in
Just
there,
it
bro.
wasn't my favorite, but it was one of them. Like we had like we all had a brotherly bond. Like
Bro, for
when you
sure,
live with somebody for hell,
bro.
like for like some
For that
years,
long,
bro, that should make you close.
that's why I tell people that all the time, bro. Like I'm still cool with like my high school peoples or whatever.
Hmm.
Or even like people now, like I met new people, but like I'm like, bro, nobody, cause we all share something. Like we was
Yeah.
living with each other every day, had to practice, like come home, we venting to each other about what
A lot.
girls, like relationships,
Practice,
bro,
women,
practice,
games.
family, bro, game,
Yeah,
bro, everything. So I'm like, bro, that like that, I never like, you feel me? Y'all
yeah.
forever be my brothers for that, like just for that reason right there. Y'all kept me sane for real, 'cause like it was, bro. If
I'm
I was
already
like.
knowing.
I would have probably been left. Like,
So how you feel about like, cause you doing tattoo? Hey, make sure y'all follow my boy too. I'm gonna drop his gram.
come on,
He do tattoos and stuff. So
know it, I had
how you liking the tattoo life now? What's that like?
booming, booming.
Just
It's
you
fun.
like
It's
it?
something. Yeah, it's something I consider myself doing, like for the rest of my life.
Okay,
I wouldn't mind doing this for the rest of my life. Only because
okay.
it's like a out after football. This probably the closest thing that give me that like getaway, like
Uh huh.
clear my mind. You know,
Yeah.
something that I actually got a love for. Because it's like I know people be like, they go get tattoos like for
Mhm.
therapy, like they're going through something. But me, it's kind of like me doing tattoos is just therapy alone.
Okay.
Like me doing them, I get like a high off of it, and
Okay.
I'm glad I found it for sure.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know what I be.
That's it's good. That's good
I
that
don't
that's
know
bringing
what
you
I be
peace,
doing.
bro. Because it's
Yeah.
sometimes it's good for change.
Nah, for
You
sure,
feel
for
me?
surely.
So it's like, yeah, man, long as that's bringing you peace.
Thank you,
And
bro.
yeah, man. So, we gonna close out right here, man. Any
Yeah,
final shout outs you want to
appreciate you,
give?
fool.
Come on,
Appreciate,
man.
bro. Appreciate you and the chalk talk.
Yeah, man. Shout out
Feel
to the
me?
Talk Talk
Keep doing it.
podcast.
Keep doing it. That's hard, bro. You can
Yeah.
only. That's hard. I watch, bro. I
Yeah.
promise you, I watch every video you post on Instagram. I watch every video, bro. I watch because it brings so
Really?
many memories, bro. It brings me so much joy.
Now, look, now you got your own, and we finna put something together too. You know, this ain't gonna be the only one.
Oh, easy,
We gonna
mandatory,
all make
mandatory.
something. You
We got to
feel
do
me?
it for sure. We got to do it, bro. We got to do it.
So one more time, man. Shout out to the Talk
Shout
podcast,
out to,
right
yeah,
quick.
sure. It's your boy Reek, man. Shout out to the Chalk Talk podcast. We tuning in live and direct. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
there
outside.
you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. So, like I said, bro, we're gonna close out right here. Everybody, this
Easy.
see LeBeauf, Tyric LeBeauf, my boy, roommate. You feel me?
Sir.
And yeah, make sure y'all tune in and be on the lookout for this episode.
Show 'em everything 'cause you don't care. Must be a supermodel, you're everywhere. Them your friends that they call you very rare.
Playboy, just get on out there. Show her everything, cause you don't care. Must be a superstar, you're everywhere. Super fly, standing out, you're very